Yes, there was a bit of a glitch with the system. Tune-in Tuesdays wouldn't be the same if there wasn't a glitch, so just waiting for everybody to come back and chat. Hopefully you're all still there. Yes, I've had to the queue is still there. The queue is still there. And hopefully... Oh, Sweet Tea Please, welcome in. I am doing well. I had to go and get... Thank you for the welcome back, Scorpio Darkness. Yes, I did have a glitch in the system. But, yes, it's going okay now. I've turned the heater on. Oh, Sweet Tea Please. Oh, thank you. I was reminded of that. I went live today. I was running late. And all of a sudden I had like my very first hype train, but it wasn't a level 1 hype train. It was a level 2 hype train. And it was like, woohoo! And it really got the energy started. So I was really grateful for that. And I'll do a shout out waiting for people to come back to stream. There we go. And next up would be, let's see, Cash Canine. I'm going to have to get my queue sorted out, which I can do while I'm... Mark's read's already done. And there we go. Cash Canine is next. And I do know that people are coming back into stream because it did cut out. And the bit rate is fine. I hate when it cuts out. Cash Canine, thank you. I hate when it cuts out when your bit rate's fine. It's sort of... I'm scratching my head as to understand what's sort of happening. But we have got a very cold Melbourne, Australia day today. J-Step, if you're still here, Melbourne is shivering through a 13-degree day. A 13-degree day. That's the highest our temperature's going to get today. So, yes. And Cat Ivy, if you are there too. Be thankful you're not in Melbourne. And I am organising my New South Wales trip, by the way. It's coming together. Now, Cash Canine, I'll answer your question. I have to tune into your energy first. I'm picking up that around the house you're sort of cluttered in or squeezed in. Can you understand that, Cash Canine, feeling squeezed in where you're living? Like lack of room, lack of space. I tune into your energy first, then I answer questions. If you do get thrown to an ad, just type in ad, and I will recap. You can relate to that. Okay. Can you understand J being alpha? And I don't attach gender to energies that I feel, so I just feel an alpha energy. Can you understand why I'm feeling an alpha energy? It could be you. Okay, J's an alpha energy. I feel when it comes to you can't hear. Has anybody else got problems with the audio? There you go. Thank you, DJ Spice. Cash Canine, I do believe that you put Jay in a state of not knowing what words to say, and Jay's not comfortable with that. And you don't know how you're doing it either, Cash Canine. I feel like you're dealing with an alpha, and you make your alpha speechless. Oh, thank you, Flower Petals. Can you understand that, Cash Canine? You make your alpha speechless. Ah, there you go. Don't take the speechless alpha as something negative. I feel like they're almost like hooked on you. They're mesmerized by you. You know, I go into an art gallery. If I see a painting that takes my breath away, I don't say anything, not even to the people I'm with. And I feel that applies to Jay. Yeah, overflowing emotions, unsure which approach to take. They're so used to being alpha that they want to do right by approaching you. And I want to say you overflow their emotions to the point of almost drowning. Okay. What I do know is that you find them ultra attractive, like uber attractive. Is that still a word for excessively attractive? Chat? That's okay, Cash Canine. I'll come back to you. But chat, is uber attractive still a word for extra attractive, but massively? I'm trying to upgrade my vocab here, or to put it poshly, my vocabulary needs an upgrade. Yes, welcome in, Princess Jamie, or Jamie. Thank you for the follow, and it's exclamation point join to join the queue. Subs do get advancement in the queue too, by the way, as do VIPs. So sometimes the queue can be a bit out of order, but it gives you a rough tie as to where you are. Cash Canine's currently in an ad, so I do remind people, if you aren't subbing, that saying in ad when you get thrown to an ad will actually help me. It'll let me know you're not ignoring me, and so you won't get skipped in the queue. But as soon as Cash Canine is back, and I can go on with the read, because I don't usually get reads like this when people ask about another person, but ads are finished. Oh, DJ Spice, thank you for redeeming Skip the Queue. You can redeem channel points to skip the queue and jump to the top. So next will be DJ Spice. Ad popped up. Okay, it's not your read. You are in the queue, Princess Jamie. And yes, if you get thrown to an ad, just type in ad. And when you're back, type back. I do have to read for Cash Canine, who's finished with the ads. I do feel like you're alpha person. You are hugely attracted to them. If I say uber attractive, would that make sense to you? It's like ultra, big time. I feel their physical appearance makes you speechless. But for Jay, how you carry yourself makes them speechless. Okay. I also feel like both of you share the same work ethic. Thank you, Muchly. I just got a fresh coffee. Yes. Okay, there you go. I'm not missing. There. Huh. But both of you share the same work ethic. I feel like it's going to take one of you to get over that nervousness to make a move. And I feel like it may have to be you, Cash Canine, because I feel Jay doesn't know how to be unless they're in alpha mode. They don't know how to approach the world unless they're in alpha mode. So it may have to be you that approaches them. So work out a way of getting over your nervousness or your uber attraction. I don't know where it's going to go, but I get commonality and I do get interest on both sides. So the approach will be up to you. You may have to work on yourself and getting yourself to be not intimidated by someone you find ultra attractive. And one of the ways I used to do it when I was younger was I would tell myself a no puts me exactly where I am now. So if I don't approach, I'm in exactly the same zone as if I approached and got a no. Does that make sense to the chat? I'm not getting a time frame for approaching. Sorry, wish I did. I wish intuition was like a dial-up. I could dial a phone and, okay, Cash Canine wants to know whether to approach soon, and my intuition says yes or no. Intuition doesn't actually work that way. Horse-drawn portrait, welcome in. If chat could understand, is uber attractive still a way of saying ultra attractive with ultra being the lesser? Thank you for the hydrate, Star Booty. And I meant to grab something from the other room for you, Star Booty. Oh, it is. Thank you, Sweet Tea Place. I'm looking at upgrading my vocabulary to be a bit more modern. But Cash Canine, just tell yourself that if you don't approach, it's a no. If you do approach and get a no, you know worse off. And that might help you with your nervousness. Something I used to tell myself. But yes, DJ Spice, you're up. Yeah, extra overly, it means more than extra. So, okay, DJ Spice, can you understand release of something? Yeah, go for it, Sweet Tea Place. I'll have to do it while I'm doing the reading. Okay. I feel it already has been released and it's doing well. I feel the release date may have been 3 days ago and it's doing well. On Friday. That's pretty close to 3 days ago. You going to let me have that chat? I feel your work is paying off and you're getting noticed in the right places. I feel up until now it's been hit and miss, and now you're getting noticed in the right places. And I want to say, yes, you've got a lot of projects going, but you're planning your next one. You're planning your next big one. You always have big projects. But I get that you're now getting noticed by the right people. Before it was hit and miss, it was like, what do the Instagrammers and TikTokers do? They hashtag everything. And it's hit and miss whether they get their audience. I feel like now you're getting your audience. And I get that you're looking at breaking out on your own. I feel you are independent, but I'm getting breaking out on your own. Ah, there you go. I get that you'll break out on your own, as in you will only work for your company, no one else. Ah, okay. There's a bit of fear attached to working on your own. And I feel your big boss, your current boss is your biggest client. I feel like you may have had to have words with them, as in they're feeling like their knowledge is, even though they're your client, they're feeling like their knowledge in certain areas surpasses yours when it doesn't. And you've had to stand up and tell them that. Yeah. Scared the pants off you. I don't know whether that's just an Aussie saying or whether that's a saying worldwide, but it was a fearful moment, but you knew you had to do it. You just picked up. I feel like you won't have a boss anymore. And that scares you. Yes, the chat's still in play, even though I did have a bit of a tech glitch. It might scare the pants off you, and yes, it's going to be a whirlwind ride, but I feel successful. Yeah. And I want to say they still think they're superior. You know the truth. You know that your knowledge surpasses theirs. Yeah. Consultant, if you start your own business, definitely consultancy work. Have faith in yourself. I feel that you're still a little step behind having faith in yourself. There's a not ready to let go, but the time is right to let go. You already have your own business. Okay. Okay. Your business is ready to skyrocket. It's just you taking the step to move away from the other things that drag you down. Your main worry is stepping away from the certainty of income. It's like you've kept I want to say assured income that is working for others. It's going to shock you once you do step out on your own. You're going to actually be better off, both emotionally, financially, and time-wise, because I feel like time is something that you're trying to catch up on. It's like there's not enough hours in the day to do what you want to do. And don't I know it? The only thing we can't get back is time. But you'll be surprised that doing it solo and relying on you as the income earner without having predictable income, it will shock you how much better you do. And I want to say you as a person as well as an entrepreneur. And I do also see a wish to be a philanthropist as well. And I see all those wishes coming about if you get out of your own way. I feel like there's still something internally blocking you from doing it solo. With no backup, with no safety net. No. I still see a blockage, DJ. I see it, you not having faith in yourself to do. It's not that you're scared. I get that you're the most brave person I've come across online. It's a belief in yourself to have that stability. Because I feel now is the time, but there's one thing stopping you. I don't know what that one thing is. That's the weird part of it. I don't know what that one thing is. Yeah, and it's going to keep increasing, DJ Spice. But can you understand a wish to be a philanthropist as well as in sponsor others? No. Then you've already got a mentor, is what I want to say. You've already got somebody you mentor. It could have been a co-worker on the most recent project, the one 3 days ago. I feel it again, you're surpassing them. You mentor several people, there you go. I feel like there's one that you want to continue mentoring whether they can afford to pay you or not. And that's philanthropy. It doesn't have to be massive. You don't have to sponsor a university scholarship. Mentoring someone because you see success in them, whether they can afford to pay or not, is philanthropy. And I feel there is one. So hopefully that resonates with you, DJ Spice, but I do see you being your own boss all the time. And the success I see allows you to mentor that one person. There you go. You have been a philanthropist your whole life and you didn't know it. Philanthropy doesn't have to be massive. It doesn't mean names on buildings. It doesn't mean your own boss. Well, there you go. I see growth as in massive growth. Massive. So hopefully that resonates, DJ Spice. And who knows, you may actually be able to put your name on a building without worries. But I see what started 3 days ago, or in your terms, Friday, for me 3 days ago. What started 3 days ago is a catapult. So get ready for what's coming in. I feel there's an emotional drain on you though. Yeah, I've been my whole boss my whole life. So, yeah, there's an emotional drain on you. And it's questioning whether the energy is going to sustain you. And yes, it will. I feel you're even mentoring somebody who could step in if you needed a day off. They're not as good as you, but they could step in if you needed a day off. Yeah. But honeybee, welcome in. I do get the emotionally drained has more attachment to work than what you would normally expect, or than what I would normally expect tuning in for you. Okay? I get that it's impacting your working life. And look, the nose it's a different drain. I get that it's impacting in some way, whether it's your cheeriness while working, whether it's made you more serious at work than what you normally would be. I feel it has had an impact on work. And I get what you mean by a different drain, but I don't get that's the major theme of this read. The major theme of this read is that you're flying forward work-wise. You've done a few uncomfortable things in the last week or so, but you're flying forward. I didn't pick up the emotional drain cause, if that makes any sense at all. Okay. I'll let you sit on that, DJ Spice, because I feel if you look at it, your approach while you're working has been impacted by whatever is draining you outside of work. And yeah, we can compartmentalize so well that sometimes we skip it. It could be that, we say good morning to everybody we come across. And an emotional draining time, we might skip a few people. It might be that simple. I don't feel it is. I feel it's something, your approach is more serious. But that's a good thing in what I see. Whatever is dragging you down emotionally, you know the solution. Implementing the solution may be hard, but you know it. Hi, unique name goes here. Welcome in. There you go. Yeah, I get more serious than usual, but sit with it, DJ Spice, because I feel it will resonate. And pop back in the chat when it does. Or if it doesn't, you guys know I don't mind being wrong. If being wrong means a better outcome, definitely I don't mind being wrong. But I do feel that the world is about to expand for you in a big way. Get yourself ready for it. DJ Spice, get yourself ready for it. Yeah. I feel the client that's a friend, you also have to break some bad news. As in something's going to cost more, or what they're thinking of doing is not possible at the moment. It's breaking bad news. Blue Moss Dragonette, you are up next. And hopefully Blue Moss Dragonette came back in I do have to... Oh, there we go. I have caught up. Yeah. And it's going to be difficult, but I feel the difficulties are now, not future. See, there you go. I get you expanding in a big way, DJ Spice. A big way. You may already think it's big, but no, this is big, big. This is like Facebook big, as in the creation of Facebook and how it just grew. It grew like in a month to big. That's what I'm getting, DJ Spice. Okay, Blue Moss Dragonette, hopefully you're still there. There you go. This is going to be big, DJ Spice. And all the difficulties are now. They're not in the future. It's going to be big. And let's see. Hopefully Blue Moss Dragonette came back in. I don't see them. If somebody else could pop into the viewers, I'm going to have to disrobe. Ah, yeah. Oh, thank you, DJ Spice. I usually skip over you anyway, but thank you for using your redeem points. Ah, that's better. And I don't think Blue Moss Dragonette's in the queue. I know it did take a little while to get back. Okay, no. Blue Moss Dragonette's not there. Oh, not showing. Thank you, Sweet Tea Plays. Let's see. They're not showing. Thank you for that, Sweet Tea Plays. So, J Step, you are up next. Because I've already done Princess Cat's read. I know that much. Hey, J Step. I get an idea that you've turned into something positive, J Step. You've had an idea and I feel you've turned it into something positive. My guide just told me different cards. Okay, I'm going to do different cards. I still get the positive idea. You had a brainwave. Screen froze for a bit. That's okay. I had screen issues before. Can you understand having an idea and now bringing it into reality? It's like a standing up for yourself idea. Okay. Now, hopefully Jay steps back. And Music Fantastic, yes, you are in the list. The list didn't change when I buffered. Yeah. But I feel there's an idea about how to handle the backlash. If you're experiencing backlash, I feel there's an idea on how to handle it. Implement that idea. It may seem far-fetched to you, but I feel implement that idea. Oh, thank you. Unique name goes here. You joined the queue. Yes, the queue does go pretty rapidly on Tune in Tuesdays. Okay. Now, here we go. The backlash you've got, I feel, is shock. People are shocked that you've stood up for yourself, J-Step. It's not... They thought they could get away with it, is what I want to say. Whoever they are, they thought they could get away with it. And yes, J-Step, I am planning my visit to New South Wales at the moment, so stay tuned. It is going fast. It does on Tuesdays now. It's really weird. But I had my very first hype train today. And J-Step, I do believe you were there to witness it. Graham Dapico, welcome in. Yes. But you stood up. You said it's not good enough. I feel like you've been overlooked. And it's like it's not good enough. Yeah, and you're seeing the player energy in these people. I feel like there's inaccuracies that have been said and you thought they were minor, but they turned out to be major. Anyway, let's see what we have for you, J-Step. 10 of Cups. Page of Swords. I feel like you may have been communicating with somebody that you vibe with. In a romantic way is what I want to say. Can you understand beginning to communicate with somebody that you vibe with? Yeah. It's new. So it may just be high. Okay. I have to correct you there, J-Step. My guides are saying, no, this is right. I feel there's been brief communication. There you go. You try and trip me up by saying nope. I'm like, okay, is that a nope that I can accept? No, it's not. It's only new. I want to say it's got potential. You're fearful of action. I feel at the moment, there's a wall in between you and this person. That's why I feel like it's online. Or there's something this person is unaware of when it comes to you. You're comfortable keeping it that way, but at some point you're going to have to step over it. At some point there's going to have to be a face-to-face. And I feel it's not going to be... Whoops. I feel it's not going to be as confronting as what you fear. Yeah. You fear it's going to be either or. It's going to be immediate judgment and immediate shock. But it's not going to be. You've come across a unique person that looks at the positive. J-Step, you know what I say? Self-doubt is doubting ourselves, but also doubting that others can be kind. And others can actually be kind. And I feel you found somebody who has that kind heart. I feel you have found somebody who has that kind heart. Yeah. So start standing up for yourself, and others who have kind hearts will start coming in. I feel like there may be a helper of some kind within your circle who wants it their own way. It's like me. I alphabetize. I alphabetize my books. If somebody comes in and wants to change how I organize my books, I get massively annoyed. Because why change it? They're there. All I asked was to help vacuum off the top. Well, I don't alphabetize them. I actually put them in height order, but you get what I mean. It's like change what I like to have to what you like to have when you're not living here. I get really angry. I feel like it takes away my power. And it's one little thing. And I feel you're in a similar situation. And their idea of a comfortable home is totally different to what your idea is. Yeah, don't let them tell you how to live in your space. If they want to live there, live there. Switch houses with them. Offer to switch houses with them. So you can change whatever you want as long as you trade houses with me. They soon change their tune when you put it that way. I've had people tell me how to live.